Hi everyone, welcome back, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today we're creating these stunning brown chrome press-on nails with a fiery holographic film. A few months ago I did a similar set. I'll link the video in case you're interested in the blue glass version. This set was actually requested by viewers, so I'm excited to show you the full process today. Here's a quick side-by-side. The nails on the top are from my first attempt and they came out a little crinkly because I tried a different method. Today I'm showing you how to achieve the more popular bubble nail look, a soft Korean style glass nail effect with translucent iridescent holographic film. Essentially just some beautiful eye-catching press-on nails. You'll need a deep brown polish with a red undertone for your base, plus a builder in a bottle or hard gel for an overlay to encapsulate the film. I'm using a rubber base by Fuzz&Nest. Links to all my products will be in the description. Make sure to grab your chrome and your film, as well as some small tweezers and scissors. I'm using press-ons, but these will work well on your own nails or someone else's. I made sure to buff and prep them before getting started. Start with thin coats of your base color. Darker polishes can sometimes cure unevenly, so a thin first layer is really key. I am using shorter tips because I'm making these for my daughter. However, I think for this look, the bubble nail, it does look really nice on shorter to medium length because you're really trying to concentrate that bubble effect on a rounded nail. Once that's cured, go in with a second layer to deepen the color. So grabbing your chrome is the next step. I did use a chrome that had a red undertone to it, and I'm applying with a silicone tool. Sometimes a slightly shorter cure, like 30 to 45 seconds on the LED of the base color, might help the chrome grip a little bit better. But once it's applied, I am going back over with my sponge applicator just to make sure that it's all smoothed out. Once it's applied, I'm going to go ahead and seal with a base coat or a foundation gel. This step keeps the chrome in place and it provides a slightly tacky surface to hold the film. Once applied, go ahead and fully cure the base coat for 60 seconds. Next, grab your pre-cut film shapes. I'm using a wide oval to highlight the center, but you can experiment with rectangles or squares, whatever shape you like. And then we're going to use a clear rubber base to encapsulate the film, or you can use a builder gel, but the consistency matters. A lower viscosity gel like my Fuzz&Nest spreads easily and then it self-levels really well. Using a thicker gel moves slower and it does give you some time to manipulate the film, but I do find that I like the self-leveling properties of a thinner viscosity. Start with a thin slip layer covering the entire nail, and then you gently lay your film on top, lightly pressing the center to smooth out any air bubbles. And then before curing, add a generous layer of product on top. Moving from left to right to spread it down the center. Then use a detail brush to push the product underneath the film and along the edges. This helps the film integrate seamlessly into the nail. Flip the nails upside down if needed to help self-level and pull the product from the sides to the center. I'll repeat this process a few more times so you can see the technique clearly. Grab your product, do a thin slip layer over the entire nail. Then add our holographic film, lightly pressing in the center to secure it in place. Then a larger dollop of product, really focused on the center, and then left to right motions to gently pull it down the middle, and then really relying on gravity to flow it from the center to the edges with a little bit of minor help from your brush or your detail brush, so that you can press the product underneath the film to fill any empty spaces and essentially just push out those air bubbles.
Deserted fishing port, decrypt the old satellites report with a rusty compass, map the heart-shaped reef on the chart. You and I are two lost cargo ships, exchanging rusty anchors in the acid rain drips when the tides are...
If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It really helps me know what to create next.
Kiss the cards as throb. By moonlight with cryptocurrency on the blockchain, engrave the time difference that will never tally. When all the ports start to oxidize, you're the initial syntax I refuse to baptize. When the tides are coded in binary lines, in the server's abyss, translate the Morse of the evening tide.
If you're enjoying this so far, or you're learning something new, or this is just fun to watch, I'd really love to hear about your feedback in the comments, or maybe give me a like or a thumbs up. Hope to see you in the future as well, and that you stick around for the long haul.
In the neon deserted fishing port, decrypt the old satellites report with a rusty compass, map the heart-shaped reef on the chart. You and I are two lost cargo ships, exchanging rusty anchors in the acid rain drips when the tides are coded in binary lines, in the server's abyss, translate the Morse of the evening tide. Let the electromagnetic waves fade in the stratosphere. I'm still your captain of the foggy port.
Once everything is positioned, go ahead and cure the full nails. After curing, we're going to wipe off the inhibition layer with alcohol and a lint-free wipe. Then use a buffing block to refine the shape. For this set, I wanted a subtle bubble effect for my daughter, so I did buff down some of the film to avoid overly rounded tips. Once the shape is perfect, make sure to wipe away any dust. Loving these nails I'm currently wearing. I've got all the details for you. My left hand is featuring blue cat eye with silver chrome, and then my right hand is rocking dark hearts, polka dots, and some stripes. Check out the description for links and products. Now we're going to go over the nails one final time with a thin layer of the rubber base to fill any minor bumps and also help level the surface. Make sure we do a full cure and then again wiping off the tacky layer.
Kiss the cards throb. By moonlight with cryptocurrency on the blockchain, engrave the time difference that will never tally when all the ports start to oxidate.
Finally, I'm applying my favorite top coat right now, which is the Canny Diamond Top Coat from Amazon. It has a slightly different scent than other top coats, but it gives an incredible glossy shine that lasts until I remove my nails. The brush is perfect for smooth application. I did a full 60-second cure once everything was applied. And that's it. Here is the finished set. You can see the top nails is where I tried the alternate method. It gives it that more crinkly dimensional look. It's simple, but my daughter loved both of these overall, and so did her classmates, so it was a total win. I've probably done holographic film nails like 4 or 5 times now, and each time it does get easier. You'll learn to work with what's best for you, so don't stress if it's not perfect. Keep practicing and applying these tips to your own style. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Stick around for more DIY nail tutorials.